In Wilton, New Hampshire, a local couple is returning to the New England tradition of textile production, albeit on a much smaller scale.
We take in wool from customers, usually people who raise the sheep. We scour the wool, we card it, we comb it, we pin draft it, and we spin it into yarn.
Paul and Belle Vassar are the co-owners of Picked Wool, a small wool processing mill. For them, this job is a passion project. The seed was planted when Belle started knitting, and yes, she made the sweater she's wearing here.
As I got more into knitting, then I got into buying fleeces and hand prepping them and thought, yeah, this would be a kind of a cool business. And so I started researching milling.
The old machinery appealed to Paul, who has worked on all types of equipment. Soon, the couple found themselves buying used milling tools. If these machines could talk, they'd have decades of stories to tell.
Our card is 1936. It was manufactured in North Andover, Mass. by Davis and Ferber.
Most of the process is about stretching out and straightening the crimpy, curly wool fibers. They put the material through multiple machines to refine it. On its final trip, the comb pulls out any remaining bits of straw or dirt.
Put it there alongside the stuff that it came from. You can tell that it's taken out an awful lot of vegetable matter.
Then these fluffy strands are spun and twisted into yarn. The Vassars say there's a lot of room to customize.
We really like making yarn to our customer specifications, and we like a challenge.
We like to be that job shop mentality.
It's very satisfying to see people when they get their own sheep back in yarn, and just sometimes their face lights up.
Sheep have always occupied a special place in Leah Beckett's heart.
I grew up with them right outside my window. My mom and dad said my first word was "ba." It's been a long love affair.
Beckett grew up on her family's farm in Glastonbury, Connecticut, where we first met shearer Brian Mason. As Beckett got older, she wanted to get other people to see sheep the way she did.
I've always appreciated knitting, but I'm not a knitter or a crocheter, so I wanted to do something else with some of the resources that they have to share.
Enter Beckett's business, Herd Supply Company. She makes soaps, salves, coasters, and more. Some products take advantage of wool.
I have dryer balls. The wool will absorb moisture in the dryer.
Others make use of a wool byproduct, lanolin.
I use lanolin in the cure-all salve, the lanolin salve, and this, which is the Nana Lanolin Kitchen Soap Block.
Beckett's business started with another resource from sheep, milk.
Sheep milk is really high in fat, so it's moisturizing, which is great for dry skin or eczema. Every spring after lambing season, we milk the sheep. I can freeze the milk to make soap the rest of the year.
Beckett says her business has turned unused resources into useful items.
My family farm had been composting the wool because they didn't have a use for it.
Amy Dufault from the Southeast New England Fiber Shed is on a similar mission.
We're working with farmers all over the world. People are throwing wool away because they can't make sweaters out of it.
We met Dufault at MassTC, a testing center focused on alternative septic systems in Sandwich. She and Brian Horsley are using wool to help plants grow.
Some wool mulch on there.
Wool mulch? Dufault says the fiber regulates moisture in gardens. The wool discovery was an accident.
We were just seeing how plants could grow in wastewater. We put wool down on one side and we left the other side. And then all of a sudden we just started seeing all these plants coming up, even though we had that pretty bad drought last summer on the Cape.
You don't need to have sheep to take advantage of these benefits in your garden. Some companies are turning dirty wool into pellets for mixing into soil.
So right now they're all compressed, they're filled with nutrients, and then once they get in the soil, they're just gonna open up and water the plants.
Interesting too, different breeds of sheep have different types of wool. Everybody's heard of merino wool. Comes from merino sheep.
It's very interesting. And wool that's considered too coarse for apparel or rugs here in the U.S. is called waste wool. But in New Zealand, they have a much more positive nickname. It's called strong wool.
Strong wool.
Strong wool.
Still ahead, the magic of repairing moth damage.